Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, we're doing an update to yesterday's video when I told you guys the new patch was going to be coming out today. 12.11.7, the patch was installed smoothly. We had no hiccups from what I could see. And honestly, man, I was right. Unity 2019 is here. But unfortunately, there has been no new content at all added. We'll get into a Acez-Gaming tweet here in just a moment. I do want to say this could be completely placebo effect. However, I feel like the menu screen just feels like really quick. I mean, everything in here just feels like it loads super quick. Like, you saw how fast all those items just loaded. I had not loaded any of these items yet. So all this is just brand new loads and everything's just coming up super quick. So I feel like the menu and just kind of the UI in general just seems a little bit cleaner. I mean, going into my hideout takes a second. I mean, just some of these, crafting stations, sometimes stuff would be, not loaded in or not working completely. Could be placebo effect, but honestly, I feel like the menu just feels a lot smoother. So, from what I've seen, I watched a little bit of gameplay this morning. Haven't seen really that many hiccups. It seems like the game has, migrated over completely clean. Everything looks smooth. And let's hop into the Acez-Gaming tweet to, kind of give you guys an update on what's going on. Acez-Gaming tweeted, the patch installation is complete. We remind that in this patch, we have migrated to Unity 2019 and does not contain any new in-game mechanics, content, graphic changes, or optimizations. All of this, including DLSS, is planned to be released in upcoming patches. Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys why I think Acez-Gaming made the right play here. I think this is definitely the right move because let's say there was no problems yesterday at all across the board on Tarkov, and that was on 12.11.6. Now we're on 12.11.7, the brand new Unity engine, and there's problems across the board. Assuming that Battlestate can target, locate, and quarantine all these problems, then we'll know they're directly correlated with Unity 2019. Therefore, it allows them to execute a lot sooner on some of the bugs and major issues that might be happening. So whether that requires a small bug fix, a major hot fix, or even a whole patch, at least they know what they're dealing with right away. So let's just say if I'm in the menu screen here, in my character screen, I load up something and I go into a Salewa UI, and the game crashes. So something as simple as that wasn't happening yesterday. But if it's happening now, then we might be more inclined to think maybe this has something to do with Unity 2019. Just an example, but I think this is the right play, not adding anything at all, because then they don't have to worry about any of the new mechanics yet. They don't have to worry about that for doing any hot fixes they need to do for Unity 2019. Now, there's also another huge thing we got to talk about. Being on the new Unity engine is going to allow Battlestate to execute on all these big aspirations and plans they actually have for Escape from Tarkov within the next 2 years. Guys, there's so many new features coming, and it wouldn't be possible without Unity 2019. So, to you, just a change in the engine, but to us, in general, is going to be huge changes across the board once you look at it large scale. I mean, Battlestate is going to be putting in so many features that I'm pretty sure wouldn't even be possible on the old Unity engine they were on. And DLSS is one of those improvements. I'm really excited to see where the game goes, man. I did want to touch on something really quick while I have you guys here that Nikita did say in a podcast a couple weeks ago, maybe over a month now, that he wants to finish Tarkov in the next 2 to 3 years. And I've said in videos in the past, I think Tarkov is going to be a living, breathing game that needs constantly updated for the next 5 to 10 years. It's just one of those things where Nikita and the Acez-Gaming team wants to work on their next project. I completely understand it. But to me, I think Tarkov needs, a lot more time than 2.5, 3 years. I think Tarkov definitely needs at least 5 because I don't see Tarkov dying anytime soon at all. I think this is going to be one of those games that kind of have like a DayZ effect, where DayZ players have been playing that game for years and years and years, and they still love it to death. I think all of us are going to be the same way. So one of those things in the future, we'll have to see what happens, but Tarkov is going to be one of the best FPS games on the market for the next 3 to 5 years. And that's not even, that's not an understatement. That is without a doubt in my mind. So that's where we're going to leave this one off, man. Unity 2019 is here, and hopefully it is the start of something even better than we already had. Make sure you guys leave that like, subscribe for new sponsor and equipment here as well. That's all I got. Thanks for stopping by. Well.